Hey everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be covering Vagabond because we haven't touched up on Vagabond in a while. They have some very new updates, a beta testing website that we're going to be able to look at a little bit, and more. So let's get into it. But first, give us a follow on Twitter at Fiktxun Crypto. We are doing a giveaway every 100 followers, guys. Every 100 followers, we are doing a giveaway. So we want to just involve the community in what we have doing, and also we're going to be offering products very shortly. I want to give everybody a phrase of the day, and it is the ripple effect. A ripple effect occurs when an initial disturbance to a system propagates outward to disturb an increasingly larger portion of the system, like the ripples expanding across the water and the objects it is dropped into. The ripple effect is also used colloquially to mean multiplier or macroeconomics. For example, an individual's reduction in spending reduces the incomes of others and their ability to spend. This is a really, really crazy definition right here. I just wanted to show you all that the ripple effect. So let's get into Vagabond. Vagabond has a very strong Twitter page. I said 51.4 thousand followers. So, this Vagabond page, their community is really strong. They're building on the Binance Smart Chain and on the XRP ledger. I know they say they are trying to implement their protocol on every single blockchain, which I think is the smart thing to do because what they do. So as we all know, Vagabond is an operating system which provides decentralized business applications and media and meta assets focused on customer service, analytics, application development, and much more. Right now, we have um just experienced some of the things in Vagabond. Like this is the new update from the NSAV connections that they have, the NSAV agreement. I also wanted to show you all how easy it was to use this Vagabond technology. This is somebody minting a NFT right now, and look how fast and look how cheap and easy it was. So let's look at this. Oh, Gary, as XRP Bags would say. Shout out to XRP Bags, man. He makes some really great content. If you all don't know who XRP Bags is, please go give him a follow. He makes some really, really good content, and he has a project out called Ledger City Ducks. It is really good. It's really good. So look at this. He's gonna post his NFT for whatever price he wants. And look at that, 589. What better number could you pick? So it takes about 10 seconds to basically, it seems like it's minting, it's creating a token and everything in about 10 seconds. So this is fast. It's seamlessly and it's fast. You know, in order to mint your NFT or anything like that, it usually takes you it requires you to do some code and things like that. This dude just literally uploaded his image and minted it, So this is really, really cool to see right here. Let's move on to the next thing. Nsav Holding says our investment bankers, through their team in the Philippines, are in the process of arranging a Philippine currency license. This is for Nsav, centralized cryptocurrency exchange, which would allow the SEX to be in the business and fully compliant. So this is a fully compliant centralized exchange, and that is some great news. Now, this is some breaking news right here. Vagabond tweets out, we are delighted to announce we want to thank the NSAP tech team and the Vagabond team for their dedication in making this happen. So NSAP signs the definitive agreement to acquire 50% stake in Vagabond. This is huge. This is what we're looking for when we see major adoption in the technical world, the tech side of this, coming to the retail side of this, and making this just very, very easy to come up on and make the switch. So this right here is the Yahoo Finance article that we were just looking at a couple of seconds ago. Now, this says Nsav'S signs a definitive agreement to acquire a 50% stake in Vagabond Technology Solutions. So this is really, really bullish news. You see right here, you get to build your own platform. You get to control your business. Here are some more. Here are some more partnerships. Excuse me, couldn't get the word out. So this first paragraph reads: in London, England, February 11, 2022, Net Savings Inc. Over-the-counter pink Nsav OTC. That's what OTC stands for. A cryptocurrency and blockchain and digital asset technology company today announced that the company has signed a definitive agreement to acquire a 50% stake in Vagabond Technology Solutions. Nsav and Vagabond will together further develop the market for Vagabond's already rapidly growing blockchain protocol. This is huge news. We all know that Nsav is a huge, huge tech company, and they have really good connections with. Let's see, it was Silverback Capital, and then I'm seeing this new one right here, PWC. So let's give a good look into who these people are real quick. So looking at one of these new partnerships from Nsav or from Vagabond, because I think once you get a big company like Vagabond and a big company like Nsav, they look at all of the partnerships on both sides. And basically, when one partner with another partner, they bring their basket of assets and information, and the other team does that. So what I would say is Nsav is connected to Price Waterhouse, Coopers or Coppers, however you would pronounce it. But this Price Waterhouse Coppers is a multinational professional service of network firms operating as partnerships under the PwC brand. PwC ranks the second largest professional service network in the world and is considered one of the big four accounting firms along with Deloitte, EY, and KPMG. They brung in $45 billion last year. Jeez, man. This is a huge number. These are some really big companies connected with Vagabond that have a lot of liquidity in their markets. They're able to bring a lot of money to Vagabond for further development. So this is really, really good. So let's take a check and look over at Nsav, what Net Savings Link Incorporated is. So you see we have the business right here. This is their stock price, which I actually think is a decent time to buy this stock. And we don't really talk about stocks on Fiktxun Crypto, but I think if a company is surrounded around a blockchain company, I think those types of companies are really, really good to like look at and potentially invest into. And we do not give financial advice to anyone, so this is my opinion. I think about all of this stuff, so I believe that things are certain ways for certain reasons. So let's just read over what Nsav is. It's a cryptocurrency, blockchain, and digital asset technology company whose vision is the establishment of fully integrated technology companies that provide turnkey technology solutions to the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and digital asset industries. So you see right here, these type of partnerships, what they're doing. This is a partnership right here to bridge, the physical world and the physical businesses to this new digital world in the digital age. This is very, very good. Let's see, if they made any money last year. And right now, their financials is looking really, really bad. So this is really might be a good time to buy, because once you start seeing stuff like this, they're using a lot of money to purchase things for development. That's when you usually see stocks going down. they're making deals behind the door, so they have to move money around. So you may see the stock dip in price, you know. So I think it's a really good time to look at this stock right here. Now, this is the other partnership right here, Silver Bear Capital. Let's just take a look at some of their services. Equity placements, special purpose acquisition company, reverse takeover, and corporate finance. That sounds interesting. Very, I need to see what that is. Investor relationships, mergers and acquisitions, international stock loans. Look at all of this different stuff. I mean, over 12 different services that they provide. So another thing that I wanted to point out was the SBC fixed assets and the SBC esports. Now we know that esports is a huge industry coming to the blockchain, industry as well, and this is really good to see that they already have a partnership with esports and they're working on esports, because I think esports is really like really heavy market cap, upwards of way over 10 billion a year, way over 10 billion a year. So we're going to see a further development with esports and NFTs and certain things like that that come in this world, and Vagabond is setting up their partners and partnerships to facilitate all that on the back end. So let's look at their chart real quick before we get up out of here. Vagabond has been taking a dip. It's been beating everybody up who's been holding this coin for a while. Actually, the people who were able to purchase on the day of the airdrop, really received some really good benefits of that airdrop. That was about let's see, that day the price ran up 530%. Ever since then has been in a slump, and this is really cool because people would think it's time to get up out of here. This is the perfect time to buy. So we see that this chart has completed its full swing. It appreciated in value, and now it has to take the money off the table. You got to come back where you start, basically. Sometimes on these charts, more likely than not, you have to come back from where you start that last run, because that's where a lot of liquidity is. And you see it's building liquidity at that same spot. So now, I mean, I don't really think you're going to get too much of a cheaper price than this right here. Don't really expect this price because it's not a wick. So, like, if this was a wick over here, I would expect a little bit of a lower price. But since this is my wick right here, this is where I would assume my order block is, in this little space right there. And if we go over, let's just make this a little bit smaller for us. Look at that. This is how these charts play out, guys. I'm not just marking up things. I'm not just writing lines on the chart and saying this is going to go this way. But this is where that order block is. All I would do is expect a little fake out, possibly about 10 to 15% fake out somewhere 50% of this candle. And I think we're off to the races. I think this is the bottom for Vagabond. But yeah, I definitely think it's time for this thing to take off. Where I do see this going to in the future, let's just draw a fib on this from the highest point that we have on this chart. And this was the all-time high at $1.65 versus the XRP price. So this Vagabond really exploded on the launch, and now we are back down to that zone where we started from. But what we can expect, you see, we are still in our red zone. We got to get to the yellow, then come to the green, and after the green, it's all blue skies. So let's look at this real quick. We are looking at this 168 line right here, and definitely can see some future prices of 0.64 being hit. This is where liquidity is. Some more liquidity right here, 0.78. Then if we want to look at even more liquidity, I think this level is going to get blown straight through, because this is where the orders are right here. If we see this, I know, oh, come on, Sologenic, work with me. There we go. So you see all this liquidity right here, these wicks. It's not a whole lot of wicks down here. So these levels are going to get blown through pretty fast. I would say with these new partnerships and stuff going on. Um, and this level definitely right here has no resistance whatsoever. So when we get past like 98 cent, we'll really pass 86 cent. You know, it's kind of up for the taking, and I think we're gonna see this price fairly soon. I'll give it about 3 to 4 months. We'll see a $2.60 Vagabond token. I think it's only 100 million of them, so it's not a whole lot right now. And I think it's a great price to potentially buy more. So you all tell me what you think in the comments. It's Fiktxun Crypto. Give us a follow. We are doing a giveaway at 1,000 followers. We're giving away an Escape NFT. So everybody have a great, wonderful rest of your week. It's Fiktxun Crypto. Peace. So we really appreciate this article right here from Oakland News Now. This is really cool. This is a blog that we haven't contacted at all, but they found our information. They found our YouTube, and what they did was create a blog and feature us in it. So this is really really cool. Shout out to Oakland News Now. I love seeing stuff like this. You all can post any of my videos that you want. Anybody is free to use the content on YouTube, anywhere. I don't care. So it's Fiktxun Crypto, you all. Peace.